Hi, and happy Passover. Okay, so I want to read a couple of scriptures and then just do some like meditative singing. And I do have a focus, but I more or less just want to spend the time um in worship together. So we're gonna start off with a couple of scriptures. Dun, 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 dun. Have my embroidery um, head covering here for the special occasion. This is a new shirt that I got on sale. It's never been worn, but I got it from a thrift store. And I'm still kind of just like in Ruach, expecting an in-person interview and I have my interview dress out here. And then I have my Feast of Unleavened Bread dress here. Um, but I wanted to get out my embroidery head covering for Passover. And I even have like some special snacks for Feast of Unleavened Bread. I got these really scrumptious pretzels from my market that have like nice herbs and vegan butter and stuff. And then I got some sesame seed crackers. And then I made this like Passover day juice. So just like all day, just like considering Yahusha and like that he despised he despised the iniquity, right? Without allowing that iniquity to like corrupt his heart, to corrupt his spirit, to overtake him. Like it hurt him so bad, right? That he was, his own word delivering him up. And that was so painful to him. But he took that on, and at such an extent that every single one of us can identify with it, and it's just so beautiful um, that we can be healed by his stripes. And so this juice is what I'm drinking today. Tonight, I'm going to drink a red juice with just the organic grapes. Actually, I had a dream the other night, and my friend, she came up to me and she had given me 3 bags of organic grapes from her rendezvous. And I was like, are you sure? Like, I'll just take 2. And she insisted I take 3. And so I was like, okay, thank you. And I was like, I'll keep one for the boys or whatever. And, but granted, they were like Publix bags, right? So the other day I was like, okay, I need to go get my organic grapes. And guess how many bags of organic grapes Publix had? 3. Yeah. So again, I just bought the 2 because I really only needed 2. But I saved a bag for the boys, so I have organic grapes soaking in ginger ale, and then we're gonna freeze them. So they'll be kind of like a sweet with a little pop, a little soda pop. Grape. And I'm gonna let them snack on those instead of popcorn tonight. And I'm gonna make like a plain grape juice where I'm gonna take off the little peels and make my own unleavened bread. And then I have like everything purple for dinner, right? I have purple sweet potatoes, purple eggplants. Um, I have purple basil to like garnish my potato wedges. So the Bible says to have anything that you lust after for the feast days. And then it gives examples. So by giving examples, it also highlights restrictions, but whatever you lust after might be different person to person. So for me, like I was really lusting after the herb crusted potatoes. Granted, I'm doing a sugar cleanse right now, or I'm, cleansing of the leavening, right? But this is a way that I can, partake in something yummy, for the feast, that still honors my holy convictions. So whatever you choose to, partake in, enjoy, feast in. I pray that you find it good to your health and to your senses. And this juice, I'm really excited about. So this is what I'm drinking today as I meditate on Christ. It has dino kale, organic grapes, plum, a little bit of sage, and then an elderberry syrup. So everything purple, right? And it's so good. So I would like, ooh, elderberry. I've never actually bought it before. So it's kind of like something special. Um, and then I have like my little snacks for unlimited bed. You'll have to excuse me, I haven't had breakfast yet. Okay, so the scriptures that I want to highlight are First Peter 4:13. First Peter 4:13. First Peter 4:13. Okay, and it says, "But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Christ's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy." So sometimes we take this out of context and we start like gloating in our sufferings. And that's something that I want to rid myself of. I want to bring in the spirit of repair because by his stripes we are healed, right? And so saying, okay, I allowed this suffering to corrupt my spirit, to hurt me. Um, and he did it in such a way where he took on the sin of the world, um, remaining completely uncalloused. And I just find that so beautiful, and he didn't, but he despised the iniquity. He despised the pain. That's what it says in the book of Isaiah. I think like 51 or 52 or 53. Despising the pain, right? Um, and so, so how do we rejoice in suffering but despise the pain? Okay, well, I think he was saying like hold to the joy, hold to the love, joy, peace, hold to the fruit of the spirit and let the suffering roll off of you, Um, don't allow it to overtake you like venom. Don't allow it to consume you, the pain, right? Um, and so okay, so it's Isaiah 53, um, verse 3. He is despised and rejected man, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief, and we hid as if it were our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he hath borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgression, he was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. All we like sheep have gone astray and have turned every one to his own way, and the Lord hath laid on him the iniquity of us all. And he was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shearers is dumb. So he openeth not his mouth. He was taken from prison and from judgment. And who shall declare his generation? For he was cut off the land of the living. For the transgression of my people was he stricken. And he made his grave with the wicked and with the rich and the death. And so I'm completely believing for like our our resurrection. I hope that we don't have to see death, right? But we have to remember, we've been given this lifetime now to make the changes, to make it count, and to glorify the Father in heaven, right? And glorify Yahusha in heaven, sitting at his right hand. And so, he didn't. It says, "Therefore I will divide him a portion with the great, and shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he hath poured out his soul unto death, and was numbered with the transgressors, and he bare the sin of many, and made intercession for the transgressors." So it's so beautiful, and I want to count um count his sacrifice worthy of the salvation of um every single person possible, right? He made a way for anyone um that chooses him. to not perish, right? But to have eternal life. And so having peace for Passover in Yahusha isn't just his body and those that are in him, but try to have peace with all mankind. Try to have peace amongst all created beings because he created all men and he loves all men and he died for all men. And so even the ones that have yet to come to him, when you're partaking in his blood, this is something, well, this isn't my Passover drink, but um, when you partake in him, it's something so special about doing good unto the household of faith. But consider those that he died for, even without, even that haven't come to him yet, And so really try, like it says in Hebrews, to have peace with all men. And lastly, I want to go to 1 Corinthians 13:6. It says, rejoice not in iniquity, but rejoice in truth. So we don't rejoice in um in the iniquity. We don't hold on to the trauma. We allow him to repair us and realize that we are corrupted, but he is incorrupted. And continue to choose love, to continue to choose joy, to continue to choose peace, and heal by his sacrifice that he made. So with that, I want to go ahead and go into a little time of worship. And then when you start partaking in Passover, just remember, um, the scripture is about going to other people, making amends with other people before you take of your wine, before you take of your unleavened bread. And even try to have peace with all men in your heart before you do that. Even the ones that are without, the ones that are holding on to their pain, they're holding on to their brokenness, and haven't chosen him. Try to do it with the attention of the souls that he died for, uh, and try to have peace with as many people, not just close to you, but also far away from you, as possible, because he died for us all. And so just finding his love to become bigger and bigger in your heart year after year. And then partake in him, and choose him this year, and as an example unto those who have not. And just remember, like every morning is a new mercy, right? Every year is a new opportunity to partake in the God family, right? This is such a special time of year, and I pray that more souls are added to the church. And now let's get into a little bit of singing. Rejoicing not in iniquity, but rejoicing in truth. Rejoicing in you. Will make us like newborns. Sad are you? We rejoice not in the iniquity. Ah, we rejoice in you. Oh, we love. Oh, oh, we trust you. We hold on to you. We give our thanks, our adoration to you. We let grief go. We let sorrow go. We hold on to joy and love. We hold on to peace that you've given us from above. Oh, it's from what you've done now that we can be in perfect peace and shalom. Oh, rejoice not in iniquity, but we rejoice in you. We rejoice in truth. Oh, make us like newborn babies and are you. Oh, oh, we're found new in you. We're found new in you. Oh, what do we need to let drop our backs? Oh, oh, let us be healed by the stripes you took on. Heal us from our own transgression. Heal us from those that have transgressed against us. Oh, oh, oh. For you did this for us. You did this for us all. Oh, oh, help me to love like you love. Oh, oh, love is harder than it all. Oh, love fulfills the law. Love is harder than it all. Love fulfills the law. It's harder than it all. Yet you call us to a holy standard. Oh, raise the bar for us as we raise our glass tonight. Let us live in you and abide in you too. Let us live in you and abide in you too. Let us live like new creation. Oh. Happy Passover.